Welcome back, everyone. Today is the day. Today we're going to go to the North Crater and start our descent towards the final battle of the game and kill Sephiroth once and for all. There are a couple of things I want to take care of before doing that, however. It really bothers me that the airship is not textured on this third disc. Whatever. Where the freak am I right now? I'm at Nibelheim. So we want to go to Cosmo Canyon one more time before the end of the game. Here we go. One final scene that we want to go through here. Seems like Bugenhagen has not been feeling well since he left with us to go to the temple, or the city of the ancients. So let's go check on him. Okay, so unfortunately, Bugenhagen has passed. However, we do get Red 13's final weapon out of it, which is Limited Moon right here. This works the same way as Cid's final weapon, the Venus Gospel. The higher your MP, the more damage he does. So just don't cast spells with him, and he can continue to do basically lots and lots of damage. Okay, one more thing I want to do before moving on. Can I make it to the airship in time? Oh, sweet. Didn't have a battle. Alright, we need to go to Costa del Sol. Now that we have lots and lots of money, we can go ahead and buy that villa. Here it is here. Just go talk to this guy. Are you gonna say? Okay, there we go. And for 300,000 gil, you can buy this villa. So for 300,000 gil, you can get a free in out of this place. And once you're done resting, you come out of the bathroom. It's like you used use the bathroom and everything. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so now we have a house. And a guy to take care of it for us. For what that's worth. You have a free inn in Costa del Sol. Okay, now it's time to go. And here's the setup we're going to want to use. Not PHS, materia. I just want to go ahead and exchange Tifa with Red 13 for the time being. And then let's go over the setup. Whoop. Keep hitting the dang thing. Sorry, I have a windscreen for this new microphone that I'm using, and I keep like touching it with my foot when I shift around in the chair, and it keeps like hitting the microphone. Okay, for equipment, Ultima weapon, misstyle, and we're gonna want sprint shoes. We don't have to worry about any status ailments really in the next area. So that'll be good for Cloud. We've maxed out his HP now. Let me go ahead and show you the materia on him. On Cloud, please. I've actually put this mastered HP plus and a second HP plus on him. So we have him at 9,999 HP, which is as high as you can go. And this will, as long as we keep his HP up at maximum, we keep it full as much as we can, he'll be doing maximum damage with every hit. That'll be awesome because we'll have double cut, which is actually mastered, so it'll be 4 cuts. He'll be doing 4 attacks, 9,999 damage every turn. I've also got Mime on him. Manipulate, because we're going to want to learn some enemy skills. Morph, because we can actually morph an enemy into a ribbon, which will be our way of acquiring a 3rd ribbon. If you want one. Enemy skill, already went over those 2. Then we have Master Summon HP Absorb. Master Summon, unlike other summon materia, doesn't decrease your HP or anything like that, so that's why I have that equipped on him. And then Restore All. For Red 13, we're definitely going to want to give him something else. I have the other Gigas Armlet on Tifa. Oh, we have one right here, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Gigas Armlet on him. And then... ribbon. I guess we'll put a ribbon on him for now. And then for materia, Deathblow added cut. This was more for Tifa's sake. We can go ahead and switch this out for double cut if we want, or something like that. Or, you know what, I'll probably just put Mime there. If I have that. If I don't, then I can definitely do Mime by putting on Master Command. Long range, so we can keep him in the back row, which isn't really important. But Restore All. And then I have equipped all kinds of materia on Barrett's missing score that has been mastered. Anything that I have basically mastered or earned a lot of AP for, I've put on his weapon, because this weapon's damage is calculated with the base power, or the base attack, plus however much AP you can possibly stack onto his weapon. So with double cut, and Mime, well, with double cut, with a 4 cut, we'll be doing 4 attacks that'll each do 9,999 damage. And I've also got enemy skill on him. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I also have a Gigas Armlet on Barrett. I'd really like to put sprint shoes on him, though. I don't know where my other sprint shoes are at. Let's see if I can figure that out. Is it Tifa? I don't think it's Tifa. Yeah, she has a champion belt. It must be Vincent. Yes, okay. So let's switch him back out. Now, this is the party I'm going to be using initially to go through the northern crater, because we're going to want Tifa to split off from the group in order to get a particular item that I'm looking for. But we'll put her back in our party for the end of the dungeon. But this is the setup I want to go with for now. I could also substitute Red 13 for Sid, because both of them the way that their damage is calculated, I'm just going to go into this screen real quick. Red 13 and Sid's ultimate weapons are calculated by how much MP they have. So the more MP, if you don't cast any spells with them, basically the more damage they'll do. Vincent, while I like this character, I'm gonna get rid of his usefulness has, I noticed when I was back in Midgar at the end of Disc 2, his usefulness has kind of come to an end because his final weapon, it calculates damage based on the number of enemies he has killed. And in order to make him like a viable option where he'll be doing as much damage as the other characters I have right now, I'd have to kill in total something close to 5,000 enemies with Vincent alone. And that just takes way too long. You have to do way too much grinding to make Vincent a powerful ally. So I'm not going to be using him for the rest of the game, but he is one of the most powerful characters in the game because of the overflow bug if you spend enough time on him. Kate Sith's final weapon calculates damage the same way that Cloud does, or Cloud's Ultima weapon does. It's based on his max, like how much HP he has currently. So you maximize his HP and keep his HP up, and he will deal max damage. Yuffie's final weapon calculates damage based on the level of the enemy you're fighting, so it kind of changes and varies depending on which enemy you're fighting, so I don't really care for her. Red 13 again, based on MP. Tifa, we already know it's based on her limit break, and we'll be taking advantage of that. Oh, give that enemy skill to you. Barret I already explained, and Cloud I already explained, so that's why I'm bringing this party, and eventually I will switch Red 13 for Tifa. Okay, so one more thing I need to mention before going in here is that a lot of the treasure chests are emptied already. The reason for that is because when I was getting prepared to fight Emerald and Ruby weapon in the last episode, I realized I didn't have an HP absorb materia in my inventory. And I went back to Wutai in the house with all the cats and looked in there, and the chest was open, but I didn't have the HP absorb materia. Again, I think it's all based on the fact that this was a hacked save file that I had to use because of my hard drive failure and losing my save files from Disk 1. So, by the way, that cave over there on the left will allow you to come out if you feel the need to leave the northern crater and go do some stuff. Anyways, so a lot of these chests are empty because I had to come down here to get an HP absorb materia to use. So I'll go ahead and splice footage here of what those chests are. I can tell you right now though that the first chest is a save crystal. And what a save crystal does is it creates a save point in whatever place you decide to use it. I'll be using that right before the final boss. That cave over there on the right, it takes you back up to that cave we saw on the last screen, and it'll allow you to exit the area. Now, I don't remember what was in all these chests, but again, I'll splice in the footage that I took, and you'll be able to see it. There are a couple of enemy skills we can learn here, and for the time being, you know what, I'm just going to switch all enemy skills to be on red for now, so that he can just learn them all himself without having to have something without having to have the enemies cast the enemy skills on all of us one at a time. This is the one I want, right? Yes, Shadow Flare. Does this one have Shadow Flare? Yes. Cool. Alright, we just want to keep moving this direction. Don't remember what was in that chest. I'll just take a guess. I think it was probably like an elixir or something. Okay, these enemies right here are not worth fighting. Just run away from them. They're very easy to escape from. They won't attack you. You have to like hit them in order to wake them up from being like stoned or whatever they are. There's actually some enemies I want to meet up with here, so I'm going to grind a little bit. Okay, this dragon is one of them. Let's go ahead and try and manipulate him. The Mistile is such a good armor. Okay, try using Cloud. Oh, I forgot that he has added cut on his master command materia there. Okay, skip and skip. Dragon Force is what we want to learn from this guy. There we go. I think that's it, right? Oh, we can learn Laser as well. So if you haven't gotten Laser on that third enemy skill materia, go ahead and learn it here from this guy. And then yeah, let's use Barrett here and see how much damage he can do. 1, 2, 3, almost maximum on that one. Yeah, almost 40,000 damage there. Very nice. And we got another all materia leveled up. This is the battle I wanted. Oh, manipulate. Let's have red attack this one. There we go. No, 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 no. Let's try that again. This time we won't have anyone attack. Because I forgot he has added cut. And level 5 death is the enemy skill we want to learn from these guys. And nobody has to be a multiple of level 5. I think I actually made a mistake with that earlier in the LP. I said that you have to be a multiple of level 4 in order to learn level 4 death as an enemy skill. And I actually think that's incorrect. I think as long as, I mean, in this game it works differently than in like Final Fantasy V, for instance. That's how it was in Final Fantasy V. By the way, this chest up here. Cloud got freaking sadness. That's gonna be annoying. Tranquilize. No, no, no. We want hyper. You know what? I'm just gonna use like some high potions to heal, because I'm not gonna need those items much longer. Hey, how did he use MP? Anyways, I forgot what this chest contains, but to the right here, you can actually come in here. This is where the HP, or not HP plus, but HP absorb materia was at that I came to pick up. So if you haven't gotten that from the house in Wutai with all the cats, you can get it here. All right, let's get some more of these treasure chests. No, freak! I had no idea what I was talking about before that battle happened. Will you please jump down? Wait a minute, maybe I have to go to the edge. Like this. There we go. There's a lot of treasure we can get in this final area. I shall actually go up this way. I'll try to show off as many battles as I can in this area that aren't like repeat battles. So far, I haven't run into any new enemies that you haven't seen so far. Let's pick up this chest. Guard source. And then I think... Can you not go up that one? Let's go this way. Whoops. Is that what I wanted to do? It always confuses me, this dungeon. There's so much treasure to get, and there's like so many branching paths, I always forget which one leads where. Magic source, and then we need to go get that last treasure chest. Luckily, this area isn't like super long. It's nothing on the scale of like the final dungeon of Final Fantasy II, for instance, or anything crazy like that. Okay, we want to go down this way. There we go. That should be all the chests here. Now in this next area, what the fetch? Here's a new battle. This is how you take care of it. Just use Cloud's forecut. Yeah, our physical attacks are ridiculous at this point. Just ridiculous. Okay, I thought you could go this way. There we go. Alright, this area has a lot of treasure chests. It can be pretty confusing. Basically, you can jump back up to previous platforms like that. So the first thing we want to do is go to the right. Drop down there, pick up this chest. Now we can't walk around to go to the cave on the left there, so we have to drop down. Come back this way. Let's go in the cave. And if we come in through here, we can go down this way. Which leads down here. And drop down to the right, left. Wait a minute. I think I got confused here. Let's go back around again. I think that's what we want to do at the end. There, we want to go this way first, that's right. Grab a hero drink in this chest. There we go. Up this way. Grab this. Guard source. And then go through this cave and up this way to grab power source. I'm actually going to use these sources, especially the power source, on Cloud. Power source, because he's not doing quite maximum damage yet. He's getting close, but not quite. Down this way. Can we go up here? We sure can. Alright, from the top. We want to go into the cave there on the left. So we jump up to here, then drop down on this side and enter the cave. That will lead to this chest, which is a Mega Elixir. Can never have too many of those. Alright, and then I think we have to go back up the same way we came. Down through here. And then from here, drop down to the right, and to the left. Now, I thought there was some kind of materia here, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, let's drop down. Okay, now this room is kind of like the Rendezvous Point. This is where all your party members come up, and you have a decision. Can I please climb down, game? Oh, here's a Master Tonberry. You can actually morph this guy. Let's go and attack with Barret, and if he doesn't die, we'll try morphing him. Okay, that didn't work. Attack with Red 13. That killed him. Okay. Anyways, you can morph those guys into ribbons. You can also steal elixirs from them. I'm probably not going to worry about it, but if you want to, that's available. Anyways, I'm actually going to stop the episode right here before we make this choice. Next time, we'll have a split decision on where we want to send party members, either to the right path or to the left. We'll collect the rest of the treasure here in the Northern Crater, and then make preparations for the final battle against Sephiroth. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Peace!
Yeah.